Hello YouTube, so today I'm going to be showing Generator. I mixed this with a few other engines, so it's pretty cool and interesting. Um, One thing you will notice about this deck is that, or well, maybe not notice, but one thing that is kind of important to say about the deck is that it's mostly theory-based, because I have not actually had the chance to test this yet. But I thought this was a pretty interesting deck and something that I kind of just wanted to show. Um, yeah, so we play one Har, one Mardel, and one Frody, I guess. 3 Delopter, 1 Terraforming, and 3 Boss Stage, along with 3 Boss Fight for the Generator package. 2 Eluber, 2 Fauna Vabaz, 3 Branded Fusion, 3 Opening, 1 Red, and then for the Edge cards, we play 3 Chain, 2 Polymerization, and 3 Patchwork. And then for the Fusion Destiny, 2 Malicious, 1 Celestial, and 2 Destiny. And for other cards, we have the 3 Prosperity. For the extra deck, we have the 1 Chimera, 2 Mirror Jade, 1 Starving Venom, 1 Dracostapelia, 2 Lubellion, 1 Alba Lenatus, I guess, 1 Quertus, 1 Phoenix Enforcer, 2 Titanic Clad, 2 Albion, and 1 Generator Boss of Eternity. So looking at the deck, I think it's a very interesting deck because the engine that I previously saw played with this deck was Alistair, and I just felt like that kind of you had so many normal summons that it really kind of conflicted. So I tried to play as at most 5, and it ended up very interestingly because you have a lot of starters, but yeah, and they like do different things, and yeah, I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. So you have these 3 monsters. These are the best 3. This one is a negation. This one pops cards, and this one searches your generator cards. So like if you open Lopter, you can get to Mardel and then get to boss stage. Your Aliber, of course, is for your Despia package. Edgemp is to extend your plays, and Fusion Destiny is a very interesting card because you have to play a few bricks. Malicious theoretically isn't too much of a brick because you're going to be fusion summoning anyways. So if you need to fusion summon from your hand, that's fine. And so I mean, like with branded fusion or polymerization or just any number of the various ways you can fusion summon. So yeah, I think I don't know, it's kind of cool. You can make some interesting plays with it. And then you also have more accessibility with this because of Pot of Prosperity, and you have a lot more like accessibility because you can fusion summon. You can hard make Phoenix Enforcer through Branded and Red. I think that's how it works, but yeah. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure about that, but I think that's how it works. You can't do it with Branded Fusion unless you go into Lubellion, but it's fine. So yeah, I think it's a cool package, and I think you actually might be able to theoretically be able to send both of the materials to make Lubellion. Like if you make Lubellion twice or something like that on separate turns, on the 3rd turn, if you keep shuffling back, if your Lubellions, I'm pretty sure you can actually you might actually be able to make Phoenix Enforcer, which is kind of interesting. So you can make it a few different ways. It's pretty cool. So yeah, in terms of starters, I'm very interested. I really like the way that this deck seems to play. I don't know, I'm not really used to it yet, but these seem to be these to me are like your starter cards. Yeah. These are like the ones that like are just powerhouses, I guess. And then these two, I mean, these kind of starters. Not really, but kind of. So you play something like 20 starters. Actually, like 23 starters. which is insane because 23 starters. And I mean, they serve multiple roles too, because like when you look at Fusion Destiny, it is also it kind of ends your plays, kind of, but like it also starts your plays. So it's very interesting. Yeah, maybe not starts it, but like it allows you to at least end with something. So it's a very interesting card. So yeah, you play a decent amount of very good cards, and they all serve different purposes. They all work in different ways, and I think that's very interesting. You play quite a few bricks, but then you play some consistency cards. And the good thing to know with most of these bricks is that they're not really bricks. Like, you can still combo with most of these cards. I'd say these are kind of like, looking at some of these cards, these are probably more like extenders. I'm not, maybe, I don't know. I'd say these are kind of your bricks. This kind of an extender, kind of not, it's weird. But yeah, I really think this deck is kind of cool. It seems, at least I haven't really played it, but it seems like there are a lot of, maybe not synergies, but like it's kind of like a pile deck, and I think that's very interesting. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed me ranting, I guess, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.